This is really cute what's happening over here. So Mama Duck has brought her babies over. Ellie built a little pool for the babies to go into. Oh no, don't leave, I'm sorry. I scared them out, look at that. Ellie made a little pool with little doors so the babies could go in and out without worrying about drowning. And Mama Duck just had the babies over in the water. And then the problem is, Maggie walks up. Maggie follows me everywhere. So Maggie walks up. Not just Maggie, but both the kittens come over here. And so, man, there is a lot of chaos going on right now. Look at all the littles are lined up, waiting to eat. This is the worst time ever to make a video. But I like watching these. Maggie's trying to, oh my goodness. So as y'all saw, Maggie was not trying to mess with the ducks. Maggie was trying to get the cat away from the ducks, which is cute. All right, I cannot do anything right now with all these, but I want to talk about this Mama Duck here for a second. So y'all give me a couple of minutes to get things fed up, and we're going to come back here and finish this video. All right, so I'm walking back in here again. I'm trying to get over here to video these little ducks because I think they're just adorable. Oh no, look what they've done. They found the oatmeal residue, the leftover oatmeal that Lola did not eat. This reminds me of something. Could y'all imagine a mom ever trying to find a husband when she sports around 17 kids? Seriously. Okay, so let me just say this the way. You know what I need to ask Jake this. Let me get Jake over here for a minute. Jake, Jamie, y'all come over here. I got a question for you. This is funny. I just thought about something. So what I was thinking about, Jake, is so you're a young guy, and even though you have a daughter of your own, probably most of the girls that you meet already have a kid or two of their own.
Yeah.
Right? At the age of 26, most girls that you meet would already have maybe at least a child or two. But what about meeting a woman that would have 17 children? I mean, seriously, with having, at what number?
I would say nice meeting you. That's all.
Nice meeting you. So
what if she was the rest of her, Jake was the perfect package. She maintained her own home, she had a great job, she was an excellent mother.
Well, she had to have a
And
good
she's
job
beautiful.
if she got 17 kids. Somebody got to pay for them.
No, I think that's kind of funny when you look at animals and how many kids they have and stuff, but it is funny to think about humans. And number one, how would a mom, think about the quality of mom it would take to be able to care for 17 children. Because, Jamie, you have a son, and, you know, of course, you play mom to Lex and Ellie, which kind of, in a way, makes it where you have three. Jake has Brinley. Of course, I have Ellie and Lex. So I think that our jobs are pretty easy.
Yeah.
But I think about two things. Number one, how hard would life be if you had 17 living souls that depended on you for everything? From what? What?
How would you afford clothes and food, and how would you even remember their names?
Yeah.
And listen, you gotta choose the smartest one to send to college. You can't send all of them. With these prices, you gotta pick one and just send them.
So at today's, I never thought of that, but at today's college prices, yeah, they can't all go to college. And so
you have like a lottery or like a drawing of who's going?
So most will go military.
Yeah.
Most will go military.
You'll have one professional athlete out of the group.
You hope you have at least one athlete in the group, and you'll get one to go to
And
college.
a doctor.
And then you got wait. You got to have one who's going to stay home and take care of mom forever. There's always got to be that one kid who has to be the one. Sorry, whoever it is.
Listen, if I was a mom of 17 children, I would be admitted to a psych ward. So that kid, I wouldn't put that burden on my kid because I'll just take all the professional help I can get because I would need it.
That's funny though. But then I think about it from a different perspective. Now it's fun to talk about it like the animal perspective of it. But what about a man coming into her world and He wants to come into the world of a mom that has 17 children.
That's one hell of a man.
That has to be one hell of a man. The women that I've dated before I ever, met Jamie, it was having children was a factor. And you can always act like it's not a factor, but I don't think there's an honest man out there who can say that having children in a relationship is not a huge factor. And I will also say this, there are some kids that are easier than other kids.
Oh, yeah.
There are some, so you can date a woman who has some kids, maybe even more than one, and you'd rather date that woman with more kids if they're well-behaved kids than to date a woman with only one child if they are undisciplined or not well-behaved, not well.
I think that there's a judgment of character in the parents in how the kids are, but you have to be eye to eye on parenting skills, because parenting,
Yeah.
when you have two different people who each have children, the way that you raise kids has to be a really big topic, and you have to be pretty close to the same page or it's never going to work.
Yeah. Well, yeah, think about that. If you have different parenting skills, that's kind of like as a teacher, you have a lot of teachers have a team partner. And so they'll have the kids for the first half of the day while you have a different class, your homeroom, if you will. And then at lunch, you switch. So your homeroom goes to them, their homeroom comes to you. And so you may teach reading, writing, they teach math and science, whatever. The thing is, though, sometimes if that homeroom teacher has no discipline whatsoever, whereas you are very militant and you're in a very tight ship and you expect, it doesn't work out well. And the kids are constantly having to flip-flop on who's teacher who and who allows and puts up with what.
Yeah, it's like who's the fun parent too. Like,
there you go.
It is. That's exactly what I was giggling about. I'm like, because it's like the fun parent and like the business, the all business parent,
I'm definitely not the disciplining parent.
Well, neither. Yeah, most men aren't. Most men get to be the fun parent.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt y'all, but do y'all not hear Cornholio saying, "I'll take any of them. I'll take any woman."
I think Cornelio's just moved on to trying to handle Jake there. He's throwing up with Jake.
No, he's like, I'll take anyone. He goes, y'all stop being so gosh darn picky. He goes, I'll take any woman, and I'll love her and all of her kids. I don't care how many she has. I'll love her, and I need her.
You're not even gonna eat these snacks? He really is all about women right now.
No, he's trying to flex for her and all them kids. And
look at her. He's trying to show sweet Louise that he can love her. Just because they're so different doesn't mean that they aren't alike in so many ways. And he can help.
well, with 17 kids, there's going to need a lot. What's wrong with that goose?
That's Aunt Lydia.
What's she running like that for? Running and screaming.
I
Cornholio.
wonder, the last time we had baby ducks and geese here, Aunt Lydia took all of them over. So is she sitting here stalking Louise trying to take over those
Oh,
babies?
maybe I'm too close.
Because she did. Remember, she came in, swooped them all up, and became their mother.
So now the task at hand for her is how to keep them all safe from predators, how to keep them warm on these colder nights, because it's been dropping into the 30s and 40s. How to make sure they're all getting enough to eat.
I don't know how she sat on that many eggs and kept them all warm.
She's a hell of a mom.
Yeah.
She is a hell of a mom.
They're all trying to cuddle up under her.
Yeah, they're all trying to find their spot because they know it's getting close to nighttime. Not that one, though. There's one rebel in the group. See that one Jake over on my side, back behind her. There is one last thing I was thinking about. I did not say this in front of Jamie because I don't know how she was going to take it. But as a man, looking at a woman with so many kids, I'm just going to say this. Don't you think that the man would feel a little bit better if they were all from the same dad compared to a woman with 17 kids from different dads? Think about that for a minute. If her kids are from the same dad, that's one thing. But if her kids are all from different dads, that has to be a big factor. Those geese are being very annoying. I'm trying to make a video here, and there is one last thing. Seriously, and I will end this video. How would a mom with so many kids ever have any quality time to give to you. I'm not saying that, a man should take from his wife's children, but especially if you just meet her and you want to start dating her, you're going to want some of her time and her attention. And a woman with so many kids would have a really hard time doing that. And then if a woman did completely ignore her children to give all of her time to you, what kind of mom would you think of her then? Never thought we'd have such a deep discussion about kids and moms and parenting and everything else from looking at a duck who just hatched off 17 cute ducklings. And what a good mom. Well, think about that for a minute. Hey, Jamie, think about something else. We look at a duck with 17 kids and says, what a great mom.
Yeah.
Probably we look at a woman with 17 kids and say, oh my God, what a